This is a completely true story. It happened to my housemate Harry. Before I tell you this story, I want to give you a bit of context for Harry, the kind of person that he is. So I would describe him as like, he's very smart, right? He's a very smart person. He's got a psych degree and that sort of shit. He's also the stupidest person I've ever met in my life, by quite a long margin. The way that kind of plays out in life, that those two opposite things, it's like you'll come home from work one day and something shit's happened to you at work and you'll tell Harry about it and he'll be so good. He'll listen, he'll make you laugh at the right moments, he'll validate your experience, but he'll also get you to see it from the other person's perspective. And then on top of that, he'll throw in all this peer-reviewed shit, research studies. You come away from that conversation with a total understanding of what took place that day. But the next day, you'll be watching TV with Harry and randomly, out of nowhere, he'll just go, fuck, I was supposed to be at work 3 hours ago. Do you know what I think? Harry kind of reminds me of, you know that picture of evolution that starts like that and becomes like that? Harry's like there, I reckon. One time I asked him to make me a coffee, he filled up the electric kettle with oat milk. Just turned it on. We had to get a new kettle. The kitchen stunk for like 3 weeks. We've got 2 dogs in our house, and I swear to God, I don't think the dogs realise that Harry's not one of them. I mean that in the nicest way possible. He's just on their level. He really is. How weird's this? I was watching TV with him, and I was sitting there, and my dog was on the ground, and I was watching Harry out of the corner of my eye, because I always do that because it's fascinating. And as we're watching TV, my dog's trying to catch a fly. You know dogs do that. She's like... And then without taking his eyes off the TV, in one swift motion, Harry just catches the fly and feeds it to my dog. That's weird, right? But it was so symbiotic. Like the dog totally understood what was going on. She was like, yep, that's what we do. Like... Anyway, Harry had an embarrassing moment that he told me about. He'd been seeing someone for a while and they decided to try role play for the first ever time. So Harry was in the bedroom waiting, just like sitting on the bed waiting, and she came into the bedroom dressed as like a sexy nurse. So she comes in and she's like, ooh. I assume. But she said to him, she was like, what seems to be the problem, right? But role play is kind of like improv. Like you got to be quick, you got to be sharp, you got to be on your toes, think fast. I think we've established Harry's not really capable of that sort of shit. So he didn't know what to say. She went, what seems to be the problem? Harry faltered and just went, I've got cancer. I was like, did you have sex after that? He's like, absolutely not.